Yeah, baby. Let's go into the shortest day of the year, the longest night of the year, and so beautiful. So beautiful. Look at that sun over there. A lot of trees blocking it. Well, that's how it goes. Uh, that sun is coming up over a garden called the Pretty Garden, which is, I think, going to be really pretty. It's taken years, you know. We're babying some plants down there, and everything here is about the sun and the plants. Uh, and then, of course, any humans here should try and fit into a greater system that is better for everyone. But that's tricky stuff. For now, today, all I have to do is enjoy the fact that this is the shortest day and the longest night. What's really great about that actually is that for the first time in a long time, I'm now moved into a place that is comfortable, that is good, and I'm warm. It's fucking awesome. I have a fire sometimes. I didn't last night because, you know what? It wasn't even cold without a fire because the building is constructed better. I mean, I got things I like about this building, I got things I don't, but it is an awesome building. And I think this is really a testament to thermal mass, just digging in. It isn't that it was dug in, okay? It's not very dug in, it's a tiny bit dug in. The main thing is that it's so thick with all this rock, right? This black rock, that it just doesn't heat up or cool down very easily. And even you figure one human being has about the heat output, if I recall correctly, of a 70-watt incandescent light bulb, which will increasingly become something that people don't relate to as a measurement system because some people are probably growing up now and they've never seen an incandescent light bulb. So we might want to come up with another metric or something. We should probably switch to lumens. That's the measurement of light and shit. Anyway, don't worry about it. I can't fix shit in the world. It's so annoying. But anyway, is the the sun is coming up for the shortest day of the year. And what I want to know is where that's at. And I've done another video where I measured it. It's right over there. Can you see that shit? I'm at the lodge. I need to walk up to. God damn it! I'm late. Ah, fuck. That's fine. Fuck you, motherfucking son. Uh, I was supposed to take a picture of the sun coming up over the mountains on the solstice, and because I want to know exactly where it is. Because what else am I gonna do? I live here. I give a shit, and nothing else to do. But today I did. I guess I did wake up early enough, and I thought to myself, "Fuck that shit. I don't care enough," which is great. Uh, but I know more or less where it is, and it'll be almost the same place tomorrow. Technically, tomorrow. Wait, what is it? 21st, 22nd. God, the solstice moves around for some dumbass astronomical reason. I have no idea what it is. But I'm just going to pick a time that is like the most average one or something. I should look that up actually. I should just decide when my winter solstice is, because even if there's some reason that it's wiggling around because of somebody's fucking telescope, that's not my problem, right? I'm just going to pick a time. I will adjust that for convenience. And so, I'll move it towards a weekend or something, or, you know, but fuck the details. I do not believe that astronomical details control my life in most any way. They would if a meteor hit. See, that would actually be something worth saying. It meant something. God, I'm all covered in fucking seeds, and it's the fucking puppy's fault. Fuck you, puppy. Hey, puppy, where are you? Come here. Come on. She's probably smart because it's fucking cold out here. It's not cold for me because I'm invincible so far. Um, I'll go check on her. Oh, yar, yar. There she is. Hi. Are you happy? She says, I am cold, lonely, no one loves me, and I'm shivering. Even though she's in a fucking house. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Fuck. Okay. Come here. Yeah. You want to get in the bed? Okay. God damn. Oh, she's learned how to jump up on the bed by herself, which is a very questionable thing. Oh my God. What a pathetic little doggone. Fuck, what am I supposed to do in this situation? Okay, help the dog. Okay, take care of the puppy. That's number one, always. Oh, fuck you, puppy. Wait, are you lonely or are you cold? Let me check your temperature. You look cold as fuck. She, she's probably cold. Cause she shouldn't feel. Yeah, she's too cold. Okay, fucking little weirdo. That's very annoying. I think she needs to have a special house. Or maybe more than one. Well, I already want to do this anyway, and so I could use her as an excuse to do it. But I need to do it for the humans anyway. All right, all right. Stop freaking out, you little weirdo. Hey, hey, hey. This is my fucking bed. Relax. Yeah. Good dog. We're gonna relax. No, no, no. We're not gonna do that. Now we're relaxing. You want some covers? You have to have some nice place to take a little nap in the morning in a decadent way. She's like all digging into the cover. Look at her. She's like a rat. It's kind of cute, actually. Um, oh, fuck. Oh. Well, that was the shortest day there's ever been. Oh, I even have some water here. Isn't that nice? Oh, fuck. I would like there to be a director of Bosque Village. I would like that person to be a independently wealthy or retired person because I can't pay them. And they have to treat it like a job, and I will fire their ass. They will have an assistant, and there'll be other people running other things. Directing a diverse number of projects is extremely difficult, and it's an unpaid position. You don't pay to do it, and you don't get paid to do it. Uh, we can talk about food and housing and how that shit works out, but one of the systems that's extremely important here is the food system because I have a absolutely visionary, excellent imagination about how the ideal food system would work. And I've thought about it for a long time. And I don't even like food. And so I'm a perfect person to design a more efficient food system, and I've thought about, how food works on cruise ships and military ships, how it works in different regions of the world that are touched by human ness in various ways. Uh, and so I have a lot of perspectives that I've never heard anyone think about it like I do, about the nature of food itself. So I have written about that on Quora, all that I need to clean up, and I have lots more thoughts than I did way back when I first wrote that answer about my philosophy of food and cooking, stuff like that. I really just can't believe how good I feel. I need to go out walking. It's early in the morning. My fucking dog is too cold apparently because she's a wuss ass little bitch. Uh, that's all right. I feel like I'm on vacation. I really do. This is the most wonderful feeling. Such an amazingly great building. I love it. Uh, I do have criticisms of every architecture that's here or anywhere else. And that's why I get so hyped up religiously almost about architecture. And um, I believe we must, if we are going to survive as a species, okay? You ever look like archaeological shit? How come? Yeah, it's a fucking puppy. Why am I stuck in the fucking bed? Why? I'm actually stuck in the fucking bed because of a fucking puppy. This puppy looks so goddamn pitiful. I need to have. Well, first of all, this whole fucking place is too cold for dogs this size. I think there should not be dogs this size here unless they can kill pocket gophers. If they can kill pocket gophers, we can build some heated housing for them. We can we can take care of that shit. And they don't take up that much space, and they're really fun. I mean, this dog is hilarious. This dog, and I don't have it on video because she moves too damn fast. She's really hard to video, and she does not follow directions hardly at all. I mean, she's I don't know what the fuck she is, but I mean, I don't want to say a good word. I don't want to say a bad word because she's her, and she's both. uh, she's definitely a handful. I mean, she's easy. She's totally easy. And I haven't run her over with the van. Twice now, I have left her outside, driven away in the van slowly so that she can see that I'm driving. And then I've come back and I've been slow as well in my arrival. I just really want to understand what cars are. Luckily, so far, she seems to understand car bad, run away. Car bad, run away. Car bad, run away. That is what I want her to understand. And so far, she appears to understand that because that scares the shit out of me, especially if I'm going to turn her into like a travel dog or something and actually go somewhere with her. My primary fear, I mean, I'm already, you know, I don't like vehicles a lot. It's really just, that's one reason I should think of more hiking trails around here. In fact, I could do this today. The sun is coming up. I'm awake. Nothing else is here to fuck me up. I don't think. So I could actually, this would be so fun, make a private map of every hiking trail out of here. And I could do different color trails for what has already been explored, what is already a great idea. It's a good idea. And then I could make other color of trails of ones that are like maybe there could be a trail here. Because I have walked in places like that. And I'll tell you this, you don't know what the fuck you're going to find. And you might want to watch your ass and not be a dumb fuck. Um, so, just exploring around because I used to do that so much. I don't, I stopped, I did that a lot after I got here and it was super fun and took a GPS on part of it and not others. Technology has improved so much that if you have phone signal, you could actually go around and take pictures, geotagged pictures of a great many places on potentially interesting routes. And I would like to keep those private, actually, uh, because I think that would be best. Oh my God, that sounds so fun. Also, I am trying to fix my legs, and I'm a big wuss. Whatever. I wish I was all perfect. But today, I'm gonna actually get out and walk around. I got my video camera ready. Unfortunately, I have other shit to do, and I can only do that during the day because I have to fix my solar batteries. So the problem is, on the shortest day of the year, a day that I am excited about and I'm motivated to do some shit, I have to choose between using the small amount of sunlight available to go outside and soak it up and bring my machete and, you know, philosophize in the forest. And I don't know what. I mean, I can't go too far, unfortunately. Uh, if there were other people here, I would feel safer. Like we could take a walk together. What if I fucking fall down? That's unfortunately the physical condition I'm currently in. Is like, I mean, this place has always been difficult. It's a goddamn forest, and uh, being weak, which I don't like being, uh, means I also shouldn't be stupid. Weak and stupid don't go well together. So I have to be extra smart, unfortunately, because I've taken lots of risks, but being in a position where my risk is increased is mostly just annoying. It's like, fuck this shit. Oh. All right, so fuck this dog. Uh, I cannot be controlled by a fucking puppy. Oh, I am lazy though. I slept in yesterday somehow. I don't know what happened. I made a video after that. I got up at like 11. Oh, but I was awake before that, right? Huh. I think it's Thursday, and I believe I failed to buy fresh fruits and vegetables. I do have a garden of salad greens, and seeds have been being collected heavily up there. I need to go up there. I need to video it. I need to share it with you because growing things for seed, saving it, and spreading the seed is a magical, super cool activity. What was that? Do I listen to me? I don't always listen to me. Growing a garden that you let go to seed, and then you spread those seeds as far and wide as you can is a very powerful act that can improve your entire community. It can improve all the green areas everywhere all around you. Plant seeds. Plant seeds of food, especially perennial food. Although annuals are neat and people like annuals, but people think they have more energy than they do. The more perennials that we can plant, the better. Nut trees, fruit trees, uh, any kind of tree that is edible in any way, in any climate it will work in, and obviously if you're going to invest your life into planting trees, you should learn about a bunch of stuff. So there are a few issues you got to think about, like some trees should not be planted in some places, and some trees are bad trees. And you should be a good human who promotes the good trees for your given climate. It's not rocket science. It's way cooler. It's super cool. It's absolute green god power to build a new world. And you just have to do your little part of it. You just have to know where seeds are and how to germinate them and where they could go into the ground somewhere. And you could even make new friends doing this. You could, I mean, why isn't everywhere a botanical garden? You know, why not? And I'm still confused about this. And I have asked this online before, and I've never gotten anyone telling me an answer. Why don't botanical gardens share their seeds? I will pay for them. I went to botanical gardens, of trees, and they said, you can't collect seeds here. And I thought to myself, what? Are you serious? I can't collect seeds here. Okay, that's fine. It's your space. I will follow the rules. And I did. But all walking around, I saw various trees, supposedly rare and really cool trees. I mean, they're in a fucking botanical garden. They're obviously really cool trees. They look pretty. There's this tree, there's that tree. It's like I'm all excited. I'm very excited. And I'm walking over seeds falling on the ground. And I look and I'm like, there's no place they'll sell me seeds. Like they could sell me packets of seeds if they wanted to. For them, it's garbage, apparently. They weren't saving the seeds at all. And I didn't understand this, and I still don't understand it because I want to grow all of those trees. In fact, I would like all of the best trees for some reason. Maybe it's a medicinal tree, maybe it's a traditional tree, maybe it's a really pretty tree. I mostly don't care. If it's not invasive in any way, it's not going to hurt anything, which 99 point something percent of trees won't do. Uh, why don't we just make the whole country a botanical garden of perennial trees? I love Mexico. I love this country. And I know there's been a lot of genetic diversity loss. And I suppose this is true of the United States. In fact, come to think of it, it's probably true damn near everywhere, isn't it? Aren't we just mainly removing species from the planet? The fuck's that shit over there? Uh, so I would love to hear an answer to that. You know, like there was a tree down in Oaxaca. It's the Tule tree. Tule. That might be true. It was down, was I there? I was there. How the fuck did I get there? Well, I don't remember. It was really fun though. It's probably near something else I know better. I know I was in Oaxaca City. Anyway, there's this big tree, right? It's like a billion miles around. It's like, I mean, you could do a group hug of 30 people trying to reach out to each other's hands, and it's probably 30 people around. I don't know how to measure that shit. Maybe it's 30 meters around. Maybe it's 30 yards around. I don't know what it is, but big. And then there also they had signs that said, "Don't collect the seeds." Well, that's real interesting because it used to be that there was a whole bunch of those kind of trees around there. Like there was forests of them. These huge, massive, magic trees. I mean, I mean, I've been in the redwoods. I know what magic trees are. And the redwoods are some of the most magic trees in the world. But there are other magic trees in the world. And there used to be a whole bunch of this tree down there in this valley, right? I think it's a really interesting climate. Uh, and now there's like this one for tourists, and it's like, why aren't you reproducing the fucking shit out of this tree? How come I can't buy one? I mean, just fucking charge me to buy a baby one of those you germinated because you know how to do it, or let me buy seeds, or let me pick them up off the ground where I'm walking on them with my evil feet that crush them, and everything around it's cement. It's like this is like some kind of weird tree bondage thing that doesn't seem consensual since I don't think the tree probably likes it. And the species in general is going to go extinct if you don't let people reproduce it. I really don't understand. It's like this weird anti life destruction system. So I'm going to collect all the species of all the things I can buy here in Mexico. I really want to do that trip to Mexico City and get find out about viveros there, nurseries. But I also had this other thought, and that is I would like to actually visit a Hihic sometime and some English speakers up there. I think that'd be fun. You know, a bunch of the folks up there have been real nice to me online, and some of them have been part of saved my life. So, wouldn't mind saying hi to them and thank you in person because I think that's just a real nice thing to do for somebody. And of course, there's other people who, now that I feel really moving to this building has made me feel much more powerful. And I'm still fucked up, but uh, like today, I'm gonna fucking. I have so many things I want to do today, and I just have to be careful uh, when I do them. I guess. Um, I didn't get any fresh fruits or veggies. That's not a problem. Fuck that shit. I why is that? What the fuck? God damn. All right. Here's what I know. My favorite thing to do for physical work. Well, there's walking is fun. That's not really work. That's enjoyment. But if I'm going to actually get something useful done physically, it's machete. It's always machete, and that is difficult having some mobility problems. But I can just fucking pick and choose where I want to do that and how I want to do it because there is pretty much an infinite amount of machete work to do. I could right now go out with a team of 10 people. Actually, that would be fucking awesome. Whoa, that'd be cool. What if I had 10 people? Five would be astounding. It's a management issue. It's a training issue. But right now, I've got one guy who does know what to cut and not to cut. Well, I've got two guys who know that. But one of them is young and strong. And he needs opportunity. Interesting. I'm not going to say who I'm talking about, but I think maybe the greatest thing you can do in life is to increase the skills of other people and try and do that without directly calling them a dumbass. Uh, and try and do that by encouraging. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I think sometimes I maybe have taken too antagonistic a worldview. Uh, and that's because it's really hard to tell who you can trust or not. Oh, I have a friend who might come down here, uh, and she's a bit woo woo, I would say. And in this case, I don't use that as an insult, although I have often, and I will again. But she's not annoying. She doesn't inflict her views upon me. In which case, you know, I suppose I am woo woo in my own way, but it's not a way that I share much. So uh, I'm looking up there right now across the room. I don't know if I should show you or not. Should I show you? Why am I stuck in a bed with a stupid puppy? Okay, it was just because this is a rare case. What's going on? Okay, it's the fucking winter solstice. The dog is cold because it's been a long, dark night, because it's a short day. Soon I will own clothing that I can stick on her. I can put clothing on her. We'll find out if this really works out. I don't know. I have no experience with this kind of weird bullshit. And then she will become like me. Like, I wear clothing. I'm not going to go fucking walk around naked in the forest on the winter solstice. Although that does sound funny for some reason. It's not quite the same as jumping in the snow or like, there's these places that are super cold, and I see these people like jumping into icy places and, you know, Northern Europe and shit. It's like, whoa, that's some that's some amusing motherfuckers. These people have been in the dark longer than I have, because I'm at 19 degrees latitude, right? They're at a bunch of latitude, like bigger number. I mean, Seattle's at what, 47 around there somewhere, but they're at like probably yeah, their winters are long and dark, and so on the darkest, night and the shortest day, they go and jump in the fucking icy water. That's pretty crazy. I think it's great, and I'm glad I don't live there, because I know I would do that. I would do that because I'd be going stir crazy. But I should have the equivalent here, actually. That sounds like a good idea. What can we do with the darkest night? Well, the obvious thing to do is to have a fire outside. I think maybe I should do that. That sounds like a brilliant idea. Absolutely brilliant. And it's right over there. I have a wonderful spot to do that. I've got also another spot I could do it at that's even more open air. It's the black deck. It's right over there. So I got a spot over there, a spot over there, and I know I've mentioned in some videos recently about developing fire pits. And it's an interesting idea, and I think I should go too far with it a little bit, as I tend to do with things. Uh, and might sound weird because it's like, well, why don't you just build a fire right there? Well, that's because I don't talk like that. That's my dumb guy voice. Why don't you just build a fire over there? And when I think of that, I usually imagine a young 20s male. Sorry to the males and the females for having a stereotype, but it's just based on shit that has occurred. So it doesn't mean anything in the bigger sense. Let's just build a fire pit right there. And it's because of fire hazard primarily. It is also because if you were to build a fire pit, it is a human invasion upon the forest. And it will cause trails to occur. It will cause plants to die. And so we should put it in a place where we understand why it's there in terms of human use, of course, and also for water flow. Uh, Ashes will theoretically be produced there. And if it's a popular fire pit, quite a bit of ashes. And if it isn't a popular fire pit, what kind of fire pit is it? And then one does wonder, don't one do wonder in the wondering way of wondering? Yes, one do wonder in the wondering way of wondering. We will wonder together because it's a wonderingly fun, wonderful time. So, even something as simple as placing a fire pit has potentially massive implications because if you put a fire pit in place and then there's trails there, that might affect your opinions about where you would put a building later, or you would dig into slope, or you would change the water flow. In other words, the human use that is accidental, that evolves over time in the most simplistic ways. And this goes for humans overall. This goes for humans as long as they've existed. Uh, fuck. Well, it's amusing. I'm barely making on electricity. Oh, that's fine. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Plug it in. Plug in the phone, baby. There's a little erotica for you. Um, and I think the way to do this, and I think I already figured this out, and let's just review this and see how smart or stupid it is. And that is actually truckloads of sand. Now, here's what I will tell you sand also has minerals, it has really intense, fresh, ground up, available new minerals. And some people have talked about rock powders, and you can buy those, I guess, in the Costal size. Why don't I just buy tiny baby rocks? And there's two kinds that I have available to me, and that's red and black. Okay, it's not super red, it's a dark red. It's a very pleasant color, actually. I like it. And then black is kind of a grayish black, actually. It's not really deep black, it's grayish black. Those are both fine, you know. And over time, those would, if they were dumped in certain spots on the property, serve for human use, but they're also just loose pre dirt, you might say. And they're places that could be microclimates, very much so. And we can plant the edges of them heavily. And so I have spots where I have flattened areas and they are dirt, and then they grow over really quickly with a pioneer species called Haracina. I don't know the scientific name, and I apologize. Bummer. Look it up. J A R R or one R A, and then China like China, China, Haracina. I don't know why the fuck it's called that. I don't know what that means, but all that shit has to get cut down as much as possible. The best way to cut it down would be to find a really good use for it. And it might be that it's really good for kindling or feeding into stoves. It does grow at a really nice length, right? And so it's not bad if we let it grow in places. You know, it's not an evil plant or anything, but it's very often really not in the best place. And so I do wonder if we could just get really good at maybe with a tiny chainsaw. I saw a tiny chainsaw online, and it had a cool guard on it and stuff. It was pretty cool design. It was a mini chainsaw. I don't know if it was rechargeable or what its trip was. I would have to relook it up. But that would be cool to get like two of those and have two people just go through an area. I mean, I've got acres and acres of this shit. And it's not something I want, but if I can turn it into a product, all of a sudden, management of it won't be a problem. And it will get managed to the degree it should be and in the right way. And actually, it's not a bad plant. It actually is kind of cool. It just isn't a plant of use to me. And it's in my fucking way all the time. So that's okay. I can make friends with it. And the bees do like it. And no matter how much you cut it, it grows right back. So it's not like we're going to accidentally kill it or anything. I mean, I could cut if 100% of all the harchina was cut right now down to, you know, 4 inches above the ground, all of that harchina would survive and come back. This is not a plant you can get rid of unless you work your ass off at it. And I've got too much of it. So actually, the idea of turning it into a product is brilliant and unfortunately unlikely since no one around here has ever had that idea. But maybe I could just start selling bundles of firewood, actually. That's not a bad idea. There is a cool dude I know who sells charcoal. He's super cool. Um, shit. Wow. Anyway, so pollarding and coppicing, in this case, of a strange plant. Now, I almost wouldn't call it that because it's a bush, really, but it does grow into a tree, actually. So, really, raising harachina for product and selling bundles of firewood, probably tied up with that brown twine string. It's fairly cheap, it's reusable. People could reuse the piece of it for something if they need to have a piece of twine. So, if they're rich, they'll throw it away or burn it. If they aren't, then they get twine with it. That's cool too, no problem. We could actually figure out a way to like tie onto one branch and then wrap it in a spiral, mixed in as desired. You know, we can run it through it and out of it, and then tie it up to the other side. That would make a bundle. That bundle should be the size that uh, well, it could be two bundle sizes. That's not a problem. One of them could be one that a strong woman could pick up, and one could be one that an old woman or man, everybody gets weak and old, could deal with. And you could just ask people, would you like them to be bigger or smaller? Have two sizes, and then just ask everybody, hey, you're buying that. Would you want to buy a bigger one than that? Or would you want to buy a smaller one than that? And then you ask the people buying the small one, hey, do you want a bigger one or smaller? This is market research and shit. So I love saying and shit. Makes people think I'm stupid. Good. Fuck you, dumbass fuckers. Ugh. Ah, fuck everything. I got cool shit up on that shelf. And yeah, there was this person that might come down here, and for some reason, because she's a little bit of woo woo, I think she sees my magic objects, and she probably does understand something that is probably true, and that is that these objects make me more powerful. And I don't know why that I would say that. It sounds very weird, but these objects are my past. They are everything to me. They're who I am. And there's fucked up objects up there. That's pretty fucking cool. Oh, and I have some cool incense I bought and I never used it. And I think I want to try grinding up some charcoal because we made charcoal here. And it was pretty cool. So I have tons of bags of charcoal. way more charcoal than I need. And I just made charcoal 2 days ago with a very different method for a very different reason. It was to actually drive some bees away. And I need to grab that charcoal. I need to get the fuck out of bed. Why am I in bed? I'm in bed because of the fucking puppy. Okay, puppy, it's fine. I'm having a good time. I don't give a shit. It's a day off. It's my day off somehow. Anyway, up on this shelf, there is a stuffed animal. That stuffed animal is of a little tiny lamb, a lamb that my parents gave me when I was very, very young. I don't recall for what occasion. Maybe there wasn't one. I don't know. Doesn't matter. And it's a tiny stuffed lamb. It's kind of dirty. Maybe I should wash it. I think it used to be white where now it's gray. But hey, I'm gray where it used to be dark. So shit changes. And somebody put a fucking collar on it. I didn't do that. Would I have done that? I didn't do that. I'll check it out. Anyway, what's the lamb's name? What would Brian name a lamb? Brian must have been 5 years old. I have no idea. But I do know I named it, and that's Abraham. And that was after Abraham Lincoln and Abraham in the Bible, both. Uh, I was probably studying the Bible and shit. And Abraham Lincoln's kind of cool. Weird dude. I have a skull candle holder up there. I could put candles in it. The thing is, well, I have to check it out. I have to see if I can put the candles more straight. I think they point outward. On the other hand, that might be really cool. I might not wait for my friend. I might start pulling a few things off there now, but then I'm just going to make a mess and I might break stuff. I did already move a crystal thing to the kitchen, and I moved another crystal thing to the kitchen because the southern light makes the crystal look cool. What the fuck is that thing? I do have some sculptures I made. Some of them are really cool, actually. I believe I should make more sculptures, and I believe I should buy clay, which I have. I already did that part, so we're already doing good. Uh, Keep it in a good place, which is not the studio. It should be kept in the lodge, in the store. Yes. That is because a more humid place. The studio gets too hot. It gets really fucking hot. It was measured. There was measurement that was done, and it is a ridiculously extreme climate. And we have other needs for that, like drying out seeds and things like that. But we should also try that parallel in the lodge. We should have shallow bins that hold seed pods, and we should put them both in the lodge and in the studio. Those are both controlled locations, and the bins should be easy to transport in and outdoors and all that shit. And we should actually put the same exact collected seed pods of whatever kind into the lodge and the studio at the same time, and then monitor them every single day and write down how long it takes for them to produce seeds and what quality of seeds we might get. It could be that putting them in the studio actually kills the seeds. Now, that'd be a horrible thing to think, and I am so ashamed to think it. Oh, I feel such shame. But we could test it and find that out. And that would imply a lot of work, also some research to think of what other people have already done in this vein. But in this case, we don't really believe anyone. And what works for other people does not necessarily work for us. And so the science we can do at home is the best science. If I don't see it, I don't believe it. I might have to believe it, because some people wrote some shit down and might have done some smart stuff, but I really don't trust anybody at all. And I know that the best way to learn something is by seeing it. And if I can make that experiment occur here in front of my own eyes, I can also do that experiment again in front of other people's eyes. And I think that's real learning. You know, you got to see it. Fuck belief. Fuck faith. Fuck trust. These are all lies. So if I can create a space in which I can see even small changes in things. In the case of seed collecting, um, it's more important than you might currently think. It's always sounded a little bit like a hobby to me. I believe it's actually revolutionary, and that you can get involved regardless of where you live, how you live, or anything. Seed collecting can be done by anyone, anyone. And I can give you great advice on how to do that, even if you don't have a bit of land. I can also give you advice on how to germinate seeds, although every seed is different and it might be a waste of your fucking time to do it a dumb way. So you should germinate the things you can germinate better than other people. And for your own education and getting to enjoy a plant, there's a cool thing about growing a plant from seed. But if that plant from seed then is just a little experiment for you and you throw it away, then you wasted a seed and your time and you're an asshole. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. But no one's here to tell me not to. And you can just deal with it because I'm telling you, that's a bad thing to do. It's just a waste of resources. It's stupid. Even if you do it for your kid, grow a goddamn seed that is going to then grow into a tree. That's a win for everyone. And if there is no place to plant that tree near you, then grow a different one. And you shouldn't grow the thing that is the most common. You should grow something that isn't super common in your area, but could be, or used to be, or is endangered, from there but endangered, or a good one to introduce into your place. But ideally, you're collecting seeds out of your environment and reproducing those, because those are mostly the ones you want to reproduce. But you could actually figure out, okay, well, if you want to get exotic, right? Which we do. Exotic, baby. Uh, you could figure out what would grow well in that environment, but is really rare and from somewhere else. And you could try and find that seed as close to you as possible. In other words, there's some other weirdo fucker who collected that seed and they have a very few of them in the area. For example, there are olive trees across the lake in a place. I don't know if they have seeds any time of the year. I need to go back there multiple times. It's in a town called Sinsunsan. The olive trees are super old. Well, guess what I want? I want seeds of that. The Spanish probably brought them in a long time ago. I don't know why they aren't everywhere. Maybe those olives suck. I don't know. But, why aren't we growing olives here? Well, good fucking question. And you can ask yourself that about any product or anything that you think might grow well where you are. And think to yourself, if I could just grow a little bit of that, I could increase the genetic diversity of my location. And my grandchildren's grandchildren will still be alive, maybe if the earth makes it through some tough times. And they will enjoy living in a world where a whole bunch of people have created genetic diversity all over the world by moving all the best plants everywhere that they can possibly survive. That doesn't even sound hard, except it requires generations of amazing work from dedicated people who are seed spreaders, who are seed collectors, germinators, savers, planters, and forest custodians of any kind there can be. Put every good tree everywhere, because this is a really life or death situation we're facing in terms of climate change. And the more that we can have a diversity of trees everywhere and other plants, I don't mean to denigrate other plants by not mentioning them, okay? All the other plants should move around too. Rosemary everywhere, lavender everywhere, potatoes everywhere. Get plants out into the world, especially ones that you believe will survive in that place. And I don't know, I have other thoughts about GMOs. We could talk about those more in a different video. But you know what? Ownership of genomes, fuck that shit. Those companies are going to die or they'll be killed. That is the future of GMOs. And you also shouldn't be probably doing a lot of shit you're doing. I don't think we need a lot of genetic variations to occur right now because we're very interconnected and things are a little bit fragile. And apparently humans are stupid and evil. So stop fucking with genomes of stuff and don't re-engineer any viruses or stuff, even if you think you got a good reason. Um, that is not safe. Fuck off. Stop it. That's not going to work, of course. I can say that all I want, but CRISPR will kill us all. CRISPR. That doesn't have an E in it somewhere, I think. There's a missing E. It's a tool for editing DNA. Anyway, all right. When the fuck can I get up? I got to do a lot of shit right now. All right. I have pants that are now obscene because the butt has fallen out of them. I can wear them today because no one gives a fuck. There's nobody here. That's awesome. Okay. Later, I'm going to want food. Don't have food very much. I have an apple. I have 4 apples. I have 4 apples. That's pretty good. I have peanuts. I got no food fucking problems. Even if I didn't eat shit today, I'd be fine. I ate 3 tortas yesterday. I'm a fucking rich man. Oh, is it time to go back to bed yet? Okay. It's the puppy's fault. It's completely the puppy's fault. She's very cuddly. And right now she's just all cuddled up between my legs down there. And, but if I wake her up, she'll have a good time. Okay. How do I have a good time? First of all, you should have pants on. Fuck pants. Shorts are better. Shorts and sandals. That is what you like to wear. Yes, it is like what you wear. Wear that fucking shit. Oh, fuck. It's good. This is a great day. Holy fuck. I feel like I live in a ship, a boat. Oh, that's interesting. I do have 2 staffs. That's interesting. One has a goat head on it, and the other has a cool thing. I should get those both out. I'm looking at my magic objects, and they're actually really fucking awesome. And every one of them has a story. And this is only one group of them. I've got a drawer of magic objects. I've got magic objects over the fireplace in the other room. And they're all dusty and they're underappreciated. Also, even if I just had places I could put them, even if I didn't go with like one big altar of cool magic objects, I could actually rotate objects through spaces. That would be really cool. And all that a person in a space has to know is one thing: where they would move their object to and where to get the next one. And if everybody knows those two both things, it all rotates through. If you don't have the object, you go look for the object that should come to you. And if you, that could cause some confusion, which could be funny. It would have a brief, in a given day, shit might move suddenly faster than normal. In one day, you would visit both the place that was the next place and the prior place. I love that idea. That is goddamn brilliant. You know how they have those saint things that move through town in Mexico? I forgot the names of them. I apologize. I just don't know every goddamn thing. I am working on it though, and I feel so ashamed. And you can just tell me what an asshole I am for not knowing everything, and you know everything, I'm sure. So I'm so humbled. Anyway, they move the saint things around in towns, and then there's different people who are the word in Spanish. I knew that for a long time. Anyway, it's a great tradition. Uh, it is a cool idea. And that could happen at a smaller scale where you move shrine type things to different locations. That's a weird idea. I mean, I was thinking outdoor shrines at the moment, like, but I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. I think the only way is with super strong bulletproof commercial glass in front of a place that is lit up at night by LEDs that um, light up inside and are lit pretty much all night. I think we can have a big enough battery, and if we're going to have a good enough shrine, and there's a back way door into it, and you can figure that shit out. Dig into the hillside behind it, and have a metal door that has a lock that you can change, and be able to open the entire back side of the thing. And then you can change out a mannequin sized shrine if it's a person. And it may not always be a person. And you could make those kinds of shrines. You could write that up, right? It needs to be person sized and or bigger. Fuck tiny shrines unless it was a cute little tiny elf village or fey folk village that was cool and you could build those into trees. Okay, I'm not against small shrines, okay? I'm just imagining like what I don't like are these mid-sized human-shaped shrines. It has that uncanny valley problem for me. Uncanny valley of it's not quite right, and that's when you have a 75% sized or less tiny human thing, and it bugs me. It's like really bothers me. Um, the dog Buddha up there doesn't bother me, and the lamb is not the size of a regular lamb. That doesn't bother me. No, it doesn't bother me inside as much as it does outside. But outside, I feel like there's not a lot of limitations on how tall you could make something. And I actually do have the idea still of learning how to dig into the ground in the shape of a human with cement, and it would be face up, and its arms would be by its side, kind of like on Easter Island, uh, but not that exact style. And on the front side, as you have a mold that has the cement in it, it's not very deep because you just got to sculpt out the face, which is a little bit more forward, and you just got to sculpt out the chest and sculpt down to the arms. So it's some number of inches, centimeters. I don't know how many. Depends on the total height, I suppose. Yeah, it does. It's proportional to height. So how much shit sticks out on a sculpture like that? Anyway, try and make a concrete sculpture that uh, will be strong enough to last a while. I don't know if rebar is necessary, but it might be. Since its minimum height is 2 meters, that's minimum height, and we should start there. If we got good at doing 2 meters, but then below that, there has to be another half meter to a meter, probably a meter. You really want that thing to not fall down. And so you want a big round thing at the bottom, which does have rebar that sticks up into the body, perhaps. And that just keeps it from rotting and falling over too quick. And then the whole thing you seal in, you just fucking soak it in pine resin and probably the whole thing, top and bottom, fuck it all. And then you try and paint it if you want. I wonder what Greek people made their statues out of. Probably marble, right? They carved them out of marble. I don't have any fucking marble. So that's not an option. The other option that's pretty good is to go over to, and this is really important actually, is to go over to a Huno, and that's a town over there, and anywhere else that sells rocks. And I need to ask my friend, where the fuck do they buy rocks at? Where the rocks come from? And just say, okay, here, here, here. And I need to do that while I'm on my computer, and I can just mark them real quick. 'Cause, I put them in a notebook, and then I lose them and shit. But he knows about rocks somewhat. He's a rock kind of guy. Uh, and I'm particularly interested in ones. I'm not interested in precious rocks. I'm interested in rocks you can build with. And there are reasons to move a rock from one place to another. Of course, the best rocks are the rocks you got, right? And so, actually, collecting a stack of. Hi, honey. You ready to go outside now? Let's go outside. Let's go walk around. It's fun. Yeah. Oh, you're such a cootums. Yeah, she woke back up and she seems alive again. Hi, you're so cootie. Yeah. Yeah. Why were you so sleepy? Why were you sleepy? You can't bite me. It's not allowed anymore. No more biting is allowed. Okay. Good. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, God fucking damn it. All right. So, fuck the pants. Pants are stupid. Cargo pants are the way to go. In fact, I think I should pick what the best brand of cargo pants is. I think I should review every kind of cargo pants there are in the whole world and pick the three top brands. And of those top three, recommend people only wear those as a thing to wear. Why three? Why not just one? Well, that's to keep those fuckers in competition with each other. If you support one brand, what if the cool owner, founder, designer guy dies and then his offspring are assholes and the quality of product goes down? That's the kind of shit that occurs. So, we don't want to do that. That's very bad. Oh, yeah. So we need three brands of cargo shorts. It is true that there could be a company that had more than one type of clothing that we did like, and so we may end up, you know, rating individual products and then deciding, well, this company also has, cool outer gear, or they have cool shoes, or whatever. So it's possible, but that'd be really fun to actually have. Like they used to have Consumer Reports. I don't know if that still exists. Actually, I could partner with them and see if I agree or not. In fact, that'd be tempting. Anybody who does well in Consumer Reports, the research has been done, although I have different values than they have. And I have different ways of picking who I would be willing to partner with as a person that I support. Hey, that person has a good product. Like I can assure you that they have a good product. Oh fuck everything! God damn it! Oh, that's cool. That's actually something smart I did. Well, that's fucking amazingly excellent. Good job, asshole. Ah, shouldn't talk to yourself like that. That's negative self-talk. Very bad. Here is my goddamn notebook I couldn't find because it was dark as fuck, and that is never where I would put my notebook, except it was me, and therefore 100% of that time I did it. Okay, there's my dog. She's now happy and existing again. That's wonderful. What the fuck was her problem this morning anyway? Jesus. Weirdo dog. All right, let's go outside. Oh, it's so nice out here. So, welcome to Solstice. This is fucking excellent. See, if it's going to be Solstice, you should be outside, not in bed. That was your fault, dog. You're in big trouble. Oh, ah. Well, I now have gasoline again, enough to run machines, which is not my favorite. If you are idealistic about that kind of thing and think you should never use a machine, you're an asshole. Unless you go do it, go do it. More power to you, baby. Uh, Stay young, stay healthy, and talk to me about it later. Write about it. Don't lie, fucker. There's the bells in town. What time is it? God damn it. See, I'm supposed to have a calendar, and every time I hear the bells, I'm supposed to write it down the calendar. And they really sound nice, actually. I mean, it makes me tempted to have bells myself and ring them, but I disagree with that now. It's just an extra project, and what does it really add to anything? You know, I like to be low profile here anyway. Nobody needs to hear me. I think we should be quiet people. I think that even throwing, like, I don't know, actually, I want to know that. Like, if we did throw a dance party, how far would it go away? We can find that out real easy. On a day when, I don't know, nothing else is going on or something else is going on or on the right kind of time, we could actually do some sound tests and find out how loud we can get here without it bothering the neighbors. On the other hand, there's only two reasons I care about that, and that is that's a lot of fucking bells. What the fuck is going on? What day is this? It's December something, 21, 22, one of those. Maybe it's solstice, winter solstice bells. It does sound pleasant. I do like it. I mean, I'm not in favor of noise pollution, but I mean, really, bells are pretty pleasant, I think, for most people, aren't they? We'd have to like survey people. I like them. Rare for me to say. Noise from outside. But I don't even think we have to check. Uh, I was thinking like we walk down the road a long ways and we're playing music at an exact decibel measured level and we see how far away you can hear it from. And I don't think we have to check that because it's so far out of tune with what I would ever want to create here. I don't want loud music events here, ever. It is not within the vision I have for the place. Uh, that does not mean you can't have loud music events here. Oh, Brian, that's confusing. It sounds fucked up and confused. Yeah, it is fucked up and confused. What I'm talking about is that our sound should not go to other places. It shouldn't even go to other places in the Bosque. But people like loud music, don't they? What that means is that we have to build straw bale, super insulated, quite large, interconnected, potentially, spaces in which nightclub type activities could exist. And those can be private or public. And those can be on the north and south sides. They don't need any view. Okay? Any view you have at night can be in a quieter place. And you can connect places to there that are quieter places that are a little bit removed. And great for photography. And they have smooth sides, there's no corners. It's like a, it's tough because people are really used to building things in a rectilinear way. And it has to be more like a bowl. And that wastes a lot of space. It's very tough. You could have it be an amphitheater white bowl-like thing, and you could face it however you want to face it, depending. And you can cover it or not in polycarbonate as you like. But it would make everything into this just amazingly excellent, eternal, constant photo studio that was naturally lit. You can try and repeat that. Just an internally lit, wonderful photo studio park system. And then nearby it, You have what you could essentially create 24-hour nightclubs that people who want to dance always got a space to dance all the time. You could play music 24/7 pretty damn loud if you buffered the sound into a multi-level straw bale space. And this is also true, by the way, for workshops. Now, do I really need a 24/7 dance space? I certainly do not. That's ridiculous. But you could build it for that. Why not? And you can also imagine what else can you use a dance kit. You can have singing things, dancing things. You could have mirrors in there. The point is to control the fucking noise. And it's a similar situation with making workshops because we want a lot of workshops. I mean, we should have, blacksmiths that are like the ultimate ideal blacksmith system where charcoal is delivered on the upper end and it comes in and it goes into forges. The forges are easy to fire up. You are the right distance away from other blacksmiths that also work in the same space, but you have a more social thing than just being a solo blacksmith. You've got your cases and sales places for the products, and those are secure. And at various times of the day, people can come and buy the product right at the place, right at the spot. So you're mixing your retail of these amazing products right there. People can custom, they can come in, they can fill out, what's my custom order? I will meet with my blacksmith, my favorite one, stick a webcam on that shit, man. Forgers look cool. You're playing with fire. Fire's cool. Fire's fun. But they're noisy. Not that noisy, but it's noisy. And so they themselves would be really happy if they had a place that had really good ventilation, like super good ventilation, but the sound was kept in, and that can totally be fixed. Also, during the day, you can run fans on solar power. You could also figure out if you need special fans so you can actually run the forge at night. Because once again, run it 24/7 if you can. I say live in the light. I'm against doing things 24/7. But we could design it around the idea that it could work that way. Because, I mean, you could get, some people would fucking want to work at night like that. And then they play all day or half the day or they do whatever the fuck works for them. The idea of living in the light and being in tune with that stuff, a lot of it is about infrastructure, energy use, and everything is a cost benefit analysis. And so it's not a religion. It's, even though I want to say it in almost a religious way, live in the light, live in the light. Doesn't that sound cool? It does. But I think as we design infrastructure, we should intend for them potentially to be used 24/7 and make systematize things. I mean, in the past, we evolved to build very small individualistic things, and I need more magueys. I've been planting magueys. I've got hundreds of them. It's not good enough. It's too fucking slow. It's so annoying. All right, so I found my notebook. I got my puppy. No one's dead. Good. Do I need food? No. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay, I need my video camera. Wasn't I gonna? Yeah, I was gonna get my video camera. Oh, fuck food. Fuck food. Well, how come I don't need food? I need like, what do I need? I don't need food. Food is for assholes. Okay, I've got 2 wilted peppers. God, fuck. Oh, an apple, 4 onions. Cool. Fuck that shit. I'll go for a walk or something. Just drink some water. Okay. Where's my machete? I know where my machete is. Where's my keys? Fucking goddamn it. could go up to the view and shave my fucking beard. My mustache is bugging my lip. I have to find my clippers. Oh, what if I had coffee? That would be so cool. Fuck that shit. Let's go walking. Let's get the fuck out of it. Where's my fucking camera? I thought I already found it. Oh, where's my fucking camera case? That was outside before. Wait, here's my camera. Everything's dark in here. Oh, here's all my shit. I just can't see anything because it's too dark. God damn it. If I turn this light on, would it work? Well, it helps. My whole system might crash any moment. That sucks. All right. So I'm going to switch to my other thing here. I don't even know what I'm broadcasting on at the moment. Does it matter? I don't know. Maybe I'll try and walk around with my camera for as long as I can and record shit on this wonderful solstice day. I'm not going to need my... Okay, what can I do that makes this easiest as fuck for me? I need a small notebook, small pen. I'm going to bring the smallest possible notebook in the world. It's this one right here. See how small that is? Just because I feel like being more free than normal, you know? I think I'll bring my video camera. No sweater. Fuck that shit. It's time to fucking move. Move fast. Move free. I think I'll go ahead and bring my tripod, actually. There's just so many more shots I can get with my tripod than without it. We'll see if I remember that. I think I'll bring my big hat. It's really big. And that's because it's not a windy day. And it allows me to have better exposure on my face when it's super sunny out. And it's funny. I like it. It's a good hat. This is looking pretty good so far. Just got to remember the tripod. Somebody should have made me food and coffee. But somebody didn't. And, you know, that's good because I don't need shit. Okay. GPS. Fuck. Yeah, there's that. This is my eTrex Vista HCX GPS. And I've got my phone I'm currently recording on, which I won't be later, but I could try out a GPS program. Where's my fucking real notebook? God damn it. Maybe I'll just start one of these tiny notebooks. I need a pen. I need a pen. If I don't have a pen, I'll die. Any minute, I'll die. I'll just fucking die. That's what's called hyperbole, by the way. It's really fun. Why do I not have anything? Like a fucking pen. Are you kidding me? God damn it. Holy shit. Here's a pen. Here's my notebook. It's a pretty good notebook. I want to start fresh today. It's a solstice thing, I suppose. There is a danger that I could lose a key. Here's my keys. What I need is a carabiner. Because if I go fucking walking around with a machete, I'm not going to bring a machete. Fuck that shit. I'm going to record it on a different camera, actually. That's my plan. So here we go. That's great. I don't even know what that extra key is. Actually, let me check that out real quick. I'll find out what it is. Oh, fuck, I left the light on. I cannot believe I would do that. That is such an asshole thing to do. Holy shit. This is a key I've been looking for. God damn. Oh, fuck yeah. What the fuck is in here? Oh, there's a can of sardines. Hi, honey. You want a can of sardines? Holy fuck. I haven't been in here for over 2.5 years. Jesus fuck. Maybe I was once. What the fuck is on the ground everywhere? What the fuck is everything? Holy motherfucking shit. Well, I don't want to look at this right now. I'm out of here. Fuck all this bullshit. All right. So my GPS. I brought batteries down here. I want a GPS shit. Can I use a GPS app? Unfortunately, a bunch of them require wireless service. Like, I mean, not just wireless, they require telephone service. And I don't got it. The fuck is the fucking point of an app that is like that? That's bullshit. If I had I need a holster for a machete. I need it real bad. Uh, it could probably connect to a day pack, I guess. Maybe I should take my day pack. I should. I might want to collect something. And, currently I'm pretty invincible, but it's not just a matter of personal survival. It's also a matter of efficiency and opportunity. Being able to take advantage of opportunities. When they arise. Okay, I've got a pen. Does the pen work? Yes, it is one tested pen. It is not two pens. Ideally, it would be two pens. The shorts, the cargo shorts I'm currently wearing would fail my selection of a brand. I'm going to take the GPS or not. Yeah, you are, motherfucker. Means I have to change the fucking batteries. Let's see if the batteries work. They won't. I haven't used this in years. Oh, wait. Wait, what was that? I saw a Garmin screen thing. Holy shit. Well, I don't know what the fuck's going on here, but it's probably the batteries. It's not starting up correctly. This uses two AA batteries. These are not rechargeable batteries that I'm using. Which is unfortunate, but my rechargeable battery system is not set up very well currently. So that's just how that shit is today. Yeah. These go in the amazing fucked up battery location that is in an unknown place. Wait, is that it right over there? No. Oh, so sad, so disappointed. All right, so I've got this. I've got a pen. I need to make like a whole list. I should actually have a snack pack too, and then places to sit. I could have magic trails through the forest. It'd be so cool. And I do have magic trails through the forest. And that's another reason to figure my shit out with the GPS is because I want a really good list of like how we re-landscape this place in a rapid way. Here's the fucking batteries right here. Yeah, baby, right there. Um, I think with really specific goals and how to do this and to have it result in a really natural space is exciting. Um, I have worked with the bulldozer before, and we have bulldozed the fuck out of places, and they healed over, and they look great now. It takes a while. We do the same thing with people, but there's not a lot of reason to be fast or slow about it, right? Both have their advantages. I would rather be fast as possible. I would rather um, create as many connected, amazing places quickly as possible. Oh, yeah. See, this is my cool Garmin GPS. Vista HCX. Oh, shit. I'm supposed to be outside. Fuck. Fuck. It's looking for satellites, and it can't find them because I'm in the fucking building. Which is interesting. I wonder what is better, my phone? I think I'm going to try and compare my phone and the GPS head on head, head to head, as much as possible today, and see which one is better. My GPS is super old. All right, so let's figure shit out here. This is fucked up. Everything's fucked up, and this carabiner is really weird. It has a bunch of, I guess it's shit for key rings. That's cool. Just gonna hook that on myself. Don't fucking lose it. Uh, Tripod or no tripod? What's gonna be? What's gonna be? I think tripod. I gotta get good at it. That's key, baby. Yeah, baby. I could also record on video as I walk around and talk about different places. Goddamn, left the light on over here. Now I recall why I did that. That was actually really smart of me. Forgot the reason until I got here, but that'll be happening. What else do I gotta have before I could even go for a fucking walk in the woods? I tell you, going for a walk in the woods would be easier if there was comfort stations along the way. I think that you could entice people along a route of even events like, you know, a tea party here, this or that there. Uh, that would be really fun. Uh, if different camps really had an order. I mean, you look at something really cool like Burning Man, right? Burning Man's blast. Fucking awesome thing. Uh, and it's beautiful that it's total anarchy, but wouldn't it be cool if there was like every half hour a different event at different camps that went down the Esplanade? And just the ones that feel like signing up for it, you know, it's just some anarchic organizations shit. Hi, honey. All right. Do I have everything I need? I don't know. I don't know. Do I need this fucking enormous hat? No, I don't. Fuck this hat. I like my regular hat. This hat's for like sitting on the porch, I think. Let's get the real fucking hat out here. Oh, yeah, baby. Well, if I post this video somewhere, I hope I remember to put a link to the description, or you can ask me for it, and I'll add it, to what you should have in your day pack as you walk around Bosque Village. And some of that is similar to other places, some of it's different. I have an almost empty day pack because I do things like I was just going to do drink a fuck ton of water beforehand, and I just pee everywhere. So, the fuck is my glass? That's annoying. How the fuck do you lose a glass? Oh, fucking goddamn. Oh, it's out there. God damn. How hard is it to goddamn leave the house? All right, here we go. GPS has found its satellites. It found them pretty quickly. I was just busy. I can't barely read this shit, and I forgot how to use it. God damn it. Oh, yeah, I remember this. It's pretty straightforward. Uh, I got a. That is too inconvenient for me. I will just note the number and I will do that on video and then mention what needs to happen at that location and try and match those up later. That's extremely difficult, but that's okay. I'm using this as an excuse to walk around and also to philosophize about spaces and how things can work. It's a fun task. Let us, I can barely read this thing. Tracks. Off on. It is currently on. That is good. Okay. Let us try and click away from this screen. Area calculation. No, I don't care about that. Is this the map? I can barely see this thing. Its screen is so dim. I bet you GPSs are way better now. Why is it all off now? Acquiring satellites. I don't know why I just had to reboot. This is bullshit. That's fucked up. Go on, way, dog. All right, well, that's it. That's it for me, baby. I'm going to sign off because I got other shit to do. Good luck to you. You're going to need it.